So for writing task 2, which is the longer one, the structure of your essay should be something like this. First, we have our introduction, then our first main point, our second main point, and then our conclusion. 4 paragraphs. That's it, nice and simple. Let me show you what you should put in each of these paragraphs. The introduction doesn't need to be long or complicated. You first paraphrase the question, and this is actually where the paraphrasing exercise we previously looked at is going to help you. Then you summarize your opinion or your position, and then you clearly state your 2 main points, the 2 things that are going to support your opinion. Then for the next 2 paragraphs, you're just going to explain and develop each of your main points. You'll do your first point and then your second point. What do you write in each of these 2 paragraphs? You first state your point again. Now, again, you will have to paraphrase. You don't want to use the exact same wording that you used in your introduction. You want to word it differently. So paraphrase that, make that your pilot sentence or your topic sentence. Then you explain it and give reasons. Here you can use about 2, 3, or even up to 4 sentences to really unpack your position and explain it in detail. And then after you've explained it, you're going to give examples or talk about the evidence to support this point. So you do that for the first point, then you do it again for the second point, and then we get to our conclusion. Our conclusion is going to be very similar to the introduction. It'll be brief, and the main difference is really going to be that we don't paraphrase the question in the conclusion. Instead, we restate our opinion, which is the same as B in the introduction, and then we summarize our 2 main points, which is very similar to what we did here for the introduction. Now, again, you don't want to use the exact same wording. You should paraphrase. You want to communicate the same message, but you want to reword it in a different way. And that is what the examiners are looking for on the writing section. It's not about how clever you are. It's not about how many points you can make. It's about how well you can detail and unpack your points and develop your points clearly, and about how well you can paraphrase. How can you change your wording, change your grammar, change the structure of the sentence, the mood, the emotion to communicate the same message. And you want to showcase that. You want to show off how you're able to use lots of these different ways to express the same idea.